Hey, what's new YouTube? It's Spirit Ninja here, and today is actually pretty neat, and although late, I'll admit, this is actually my first match I ever had on the new maps here. And this is Liberation right now, and it's definitely my favorite of the two maps, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, first off, I like how, this is me running around here, obviously looking for the enemy, but also this is a pretty neat opportunity to go ahead and actually explore how this map's set up. I mean, you can already tell pretty big, pretty green. I think, if I remember right, it's set after New York Central Park, which I've never been to. I haven't really seen many pictures, but you can see it's pretty open, pretty pleasant to look at, both color-wise and, just overall setup-wise. I mean, and yay, hit fire. This is definitely a bigger map than most people are used to for Modern Warfare 3, which I think is kind of different, but in a good way. I think this game needed to have one of those maps that's, a little bit larger. This one, I think I mentioned before, Fallen kind of resembles Overgrown. I think this one takes the cake on that. And by that, I mean Overgrown Call of Duty 4, and you lucky ducker. This is pretty fun map to play on. I mean, this is instantly something that I was able to get used to. I mean, sure, the game's still the same. See something move, you shoot at it, and alright, I had a jump on him, but oh god, he had a buddy. Ah, damn. Oh well. But anywho, this is, like I said, my favorite of the two maps. The other one's Piazza, which I haven't had a great match on Piazza yet, but maybe I'm still not quite used to it because I don't play it as much. And I even had my headphones on whenever or headset I should say, but I had my headset on whenever I was playing this match, so I even warned that guy about, hey, there's someone over there, watch it. Which I think was a great idea on my part because, I mean, sure, it's strangers and whatnot, and I still don't know where this guy was. He did a good job of hiding because I still have no idea where I was getting shot from. But, it was a good idea to have a headset. New maps, we're all in the same boat here, being completely oblivious to how these new maps are. So, it was a pretty good learning experience for all of us, and we all could use the help of communication. Anywho, this is Liberation. Piazza isn't bad. It's just a lot more vertical and definitely more chaotic close quarters combat and peripheral vision fail. The Piazza, there's a lot of stairs. You have to. If I had to suggest anything about how to play Piazza well, kick up the notch on your sensitivity because you're gonna constantly be aiming in weird angles once you're running through, and I don't know, be ready because people pop up all over the place whenever you're playing Piazza. And as a side note here, you see me go into that little cave a lot. That seems to be a key part or key traffic point, especially in what I like to call the cave exit, which is the part that comes out over here under the bridge. I call that cave exit. In a little bit, I think you'll see what I call cave entrance, which is, over this way where I think Skull Leader over there is going. There's an entrance into the cave there from where you spawn at, so I'd call that entrance. I'd call where it comes out under the bridge cave exit, and then there's also a place on the side which I would call either, cave side or cave middle, or I don't know, what I saw there on the left there. That's what I'm talking about. But anywho, I must say this is an interesting schedule that, the Call of Duty people have, and holy crap, this guy, okay, that I'll admit, that's the right way of going prone, because, he wasn't drop-shotting, he was just, dodging, and he did it effectively, so kudos to him. I'm happy for him. Despite being an enemy that I wanted to destroy, I'm happy for him. And yay, advanced UAV. Oh, damn. I didn't think I used that many bullets, but oh well. And like I said, the content schedule is definitely different. Okay, sorry to go on a tangent again, but yeah, I forgot to mention there are 2 stationary machine guns like that on the map, one on each side, which is kind of different. I think they, the people at Activision said that whenever they made this map, their main idea was intense gun battles, which is why they threw in the heavy machine guns, so... You know, that's different, a little unnecessary, but I guess it's their idea of trying to mix it up a bit. But back to the content calendar, I guess I should say. You know, instead of, you know, in Black Ops they threw out like, 4 maps, and then they had the zombie map pack, and they did that over the span of, you know, maybe a month and a half or so, and for a G36 to shoot that far, that was pretty badass. Props to him, but... And I'm waiting for this guy to come out, and I don't know if I just kept score, but he should have been dead. But, you know, here they just did 2 maps here in January, and look, you can see the content calendar on the website, which is kind of different. I mean, they did 2 maps. February they're going to do a map, and then it'll be a map and 2 Spec Ops missions, and then 2 maps again. It's just a little bit of everything, and it's just going to... They're going to mix it up with how much they let out at a certain time by each month, but, you know, they're going to try keeping their promise. It's not as many as we're used to. I mean, map packs and Black Ops, I was like, holy crap, 4 brand new maps that we have to learn. But, you know, I kind of like having, you know, not as much to explore. I mean, that gives us more time to mess with what we already have, and my spider sense tingled on that one. But I like having some more time to experiment with them, because especially with Liberation here, once people figure this map out, they play it differently instead of, you know, just basic TDM style, and damn it! And at that point I was like, alright, I'm mad. EMP time. I think I even said that in the headset, which is kind of funny, but... You know, it definitely shows that Activision is kind of keeping their promise to, you know, new content each month. Sure, it might not be as much as we're used to, but hey, it's them doing their job, and that was a very clutch grenade. Oh man, I patted myself on the back right there, not gonna lie. But overall, I'm saying, especially with Liberation, that was a fun map. I'm curious to see how the other maps are, if they're gonna pretty much redo current maps or have something completely different compared to what they have, because sure, Liberation was different, but other ones seemed like little rehashes of current maps, but oh well. So that was Liberation, part of the first content pack, and until next time, this is Spirit Ninja saying so long, have a good day, and thanks for watching.